I love Elden Ring. I love its DLC. But I felt like straining my appreciation for this game, so I decided to beat all 25 remembrance bosses, plus BAYLE, all at level 1. But oh no, that wasn't enough. No, I also decided to do so without any Scadutree or Spirit Ash blessings. Yeah, I'm in for a rough time. After some initial prep that I do every run, I immediately rush towards Margit for the talisman pouch he drops and access to Godric. The fight isn't difficult considering I had 51 poise, decent defense, and could stagger lock him with square off. Throw a bunch for content's sake. Really told me that a bunch of bosses will yes, oh my lord. They love delaying their attacks. Then I can fight my first remembrance boss, Godric the Grafted. Oh, I seem to have lost control of my controller. Let's try that again.
Mighty dragon.
Well, this move isn't terrible because I get to do this, and then... Alright, sir. I need to heal a little bit. Get out my lawn! I'll trade. Throw, think of the content! Yeah, get out of my face, you watered down. I was gonna say demigod, but he's not a demigod, so he's just like the descendant. He barely has divinity in his blood. Alright, we get to change our first remembrance thing.
To our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Yippee! For an extra boost for upcoming bosses, I defeated the Bloodhound Knight for the sword he wields, slew the Putrid Avatar and Dragon Barrow for the Opaline Hard tier and Stone Barb Crack tier. I also made sure to grab the Dexterity Knot Crystal tier in Liurnia to help me wield the sword, After gaining access to the Academy of Raya Lucaria, I'm able to grab the Caria Knight set and fight the Red Wolf for access to our next remembrance. The wolf goes down, I grab the magic wet blade for later, and Moongrim falls down the elevator. Then, I begin my fight against Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. While her first phase is easy enough, her second phase is essentially a bullet hell nightmare for a level 1 run like this, but it doesn't take all that long for me to adapt. But Renala is just a piece of poo who just loves spamming spells and summons. The summons thing is the worst part. Come on. Oh, it's the jumping attack thing I can do. That's right. I can get in one free jumping attack. No. What's the thing where I can get in a free jumping attack then? Glass cannon over here. See, why do you have to summon and then cast a spell too? Doesn't seem very fair.
Come, oh sworn giant.
There's no way that you keep on pulling this off! Just please, like, actually die, okay? Cool. God, spamming summons the whole time. Alright. Mask anyone? Moon crash. Crash out, crash out, crash. I'm done with it though. I beat her. For access to some of the most powerful items I could get on this run, I needed to get into the capital. But the Draconic Tree Sentinel blocked the path, so I fought them and found out that my physic ran out, and I had to solve my lack of dexterity. I went to Caelid to fight Commander O'Neill, helped Bugman and Millicent, and then she gave me a dexterity boosting talisman. Nice. I go back and beat the Draconic Tree Sentinel, giving me access to the capital. I snagged the Ritual Shield Talisman and the Starfist, the most powerful weapon I can have at this point in the game. After a brief fight with Goldfree, it was time for the third remembrance of the run, Morgott the Omen King. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be fun at least. Now this buffing routine you're seeing right now will carry us through most of this challenge run. It's insane. I know. Probably should have done another like tap R2 on him. Here, I'll let him do this. And then when he gets close, I'll try this again. Whew, that's scary. All right, we're strong enough for him. After Morgoth, I've returned to Caelid to jump into the next remembrance fight, Star Scourge Radahn. This time around, I did not cheese by unloading him, so instead I had to buff on the go, dodge his ranged attacks, and fight as best I can. He's able to dish out a lot of damage, but it's not a terrible fight. I just can't afford to be sloppy. Need to figure out how to dodge that. I usually just tank it, but hey, I can't take things at level 1! Get a little bit closer. Come on, get a little bit closer. Okay. Sir? Alright, you do that. I'm gonna go get my runes. Radahn, I swear, don't, no, 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 no. Yeah, see, I can dodge that move on its own. Woo! Oh, you gained that follow-up in phase 2? All right. Oh, that would be so nice. Just give Leonard his own little stable. Feed him, make him healthy and stuff. Ah. Fallout, you're full of good ideas. After defeating Radahn, I decide to give Rykard a try. I accept the key from Lady Tanith and unlock access to the rest of the manor. With the materials I needed for sleep pots gathered, I defeat the noble in Volcano Manor and head straight to the next remembrance boss, Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy. My plan for this fight was to use the weapon art of the Serpent Hunter whenever Rykard tried to summon his army of flaming skulls. And since he gets knocked out of the attempt, he tries to do it over and over again. It turns the fight into a cakewalk at level 1. Stuff right now, but I don't want to quit out. Okay, What can I do for this? That would put me at heavy load. Almost everything puts me at heavy load if I try to put on any more armor. Ah, poo. Alright. We're gonna try it. Oh, I just remembered he has a problematic move. Yikes, this is... That's not enough damage. Oh, perfect. Stop pursuing me so hard. Oh, he hyper armored through that? Oh, that's stupid. Okay. This is not gonna be a great time. All right. Cool. All right. No! I need more blue flasks! First try! Ah! Since Milena gave me access to the mountaintops, I head there in order to fight the next remembrance boss, the fire giant. He has one problematic move in phase 2, the long-range flame breath. It likes to bounce off slight variations in the terrain, hitting you even when you thought you were out of the way. The fire giant just had to be a wiener. Very kind of you. Yeah, I didn't notice, yeah. Didn't notice that I got hit by the total bull honky. And now I have like 500,000 runes in here. Yeah, you go run away and do what you are best at, Fire Giant. Running and being a coward. Get down! Oh, come on. Yeet. Cool, let's just keep on having fire fly at me, dude. Oh, left eye, what's up with my left eye? Something just got in my vision, what's going on? Come on! And then you're gonna follow that up with the volcano move? Man, I always miss that. I'm gonna stop going for it, I guess. Just one charged R2. Okay. Come on, man. More melee, please. It's like the only time I can actually hit you. Asks for more melee. Gets projectile attack, which prevents melee. Interesting. Come on! Man, if I died right there, I would have been mildly upset. I'm not gonna lie. Come on, fire giant. Surprised you haven't been frostbitten again. Come on. Ah! LRG. Oh, leg, right. The only issue with the leg is sometimes he pulls off a move, like really close to his body. But his hands in this phase take a little bit more damage than the leg, but yes. Thank you. Here, let's add that to the list, eh? Before traveling to crumbling Fair Missoula, I made sure to help Vare for early access to Mogwin Palace. Since I had gotten the Purifying Crystal tier earlier in the run, I went to the underground section of the capital to grab Mog's Shackle, trick the White Mask Invader in the palace to fall, and was ready to fight the next remembrance boss, Mog, Lord of Blood. The fight is similar to Morgott, which, go figure, they're twins. The blood flame across the arena is quite tedious to deal with, but overall bearable. You might need a doctor, jeez Louise. That's no bueno. Pop it back? Oh my lord. GG! Woo! I'm so glad I got that. Over 1 million runes. What do I even spend them on? Instead of heading straight to the DLC, I throw myself into Fair Missoula and deal with the Godskin duo. With the Starfist and Sleep Pots, the fight isn't very difficult, but with them out of the way, I can now fight the next Remembrance boss, Dragon Lord Plasudasax. With him, the potential issues are getting stuck on his body, the teleporting attacks, lightning swipes, and the large laser. Most of these can be mitigated if you're careful, and when Plasudasax is ready to begin the laser phase and disappears beforehand, run to the nearest wall. He'll fly towards you and the wall, allowing for a large damage window since he'll do the lengthy attack whilst you're behind him. What I need is Plasudasax to stagger, like, in his first phase would be pretty cool. Like, this intro right here, that'd be pretty nice. Oh! That would have sucked. Alright, that's the fire move. Which by some miracle did not hit me. Alright, buddy, I can't get to your head right now, so I'm just gonna wallop on your tail a little bit. Oh, okay. Second phase, alright. So, a hog? When you were getting mushrooms. Interesting. Ooh, that's not good. I mean, it's a cool looking move, don't get me wrong, but it's a little bad for my health. Alright. Alright, this is it. This is the one where we go ham. Come on. I kind of wasn't expecting him to stagger so soon. to be honest. Honestly, I just don't want to get close right now. I just want to... Yeah! Yeah, Emmy is a good person. Very kind and caring. Since I defeated Verdun earlier and gained access to Nokron, I went ahead and beat myself for the Silver Tear Mask and the Black Wet Blade. I lit all the fires and was ready to fight the next Remembrance boss, Regal Ancestor Spirit. Deceptively difficult, though that might be due in part to not being entirely familiar with their moveset. To be fair, every fight I've had against them before this run has been a cakewalk, so never had a proper chance to learn. But this challenge provided an excellent opportunity to do so. God, that sucks. Alright, this is a good warm-up. I swear, if I die less to like the dancing beast in the DLC, I'm going to laugh. Well, they're probably gonna go heal now, if I had to guess. Yeah. Part monster, part human. I think that adds to it. I think when a monster has, like, human aspects, it makes it more terrifying. Look at all that damage. All gone because the boss decided to do that. Marie, that's my sibling. Dog, what is the timing for that move? Just die, you meth head deer! Just die! I get it now. I get why the deer's blue. Breaking Bad reference. Breaking Bad. Just die! Dog! Oh, blood thinner. Oh, I'm so sorry. Also, before you say anything, blood thinner is also my sibling. Worse than Godskin Noble? Oh my god. I've heard your boss music a little too much today. Oh my god. The fact that this thing has apparently infinite stance. No, it's not infinite stance. It just keeps on resetting. Its stance must regenerate pretty fast, because it always has a chance to, like, run away from me. Oh, look at Frostbite. Fun personalities in the Zone Wanderer chat today. Oh yeah, you're a sibling. Marie's wild. After giving the Fingerslayer blade to Ronnie, I went ahead and defeated the Baleful Shadow, went into the Lake of Scarlet Rot, and took a nice ride in a coffin. After the short trip, I arrived at yet another remembrance boss, Estelle, Natural Born of the Void. The biggest issue with this fight is truly the teleport grab. I swear, it messes with the camera a bit, but it's fine. Totally fine. But it's another boss who moves around, and that's the big issue. Also, I'm not really worried about my runes. I know it's weird, like, it's so many runes. It's like, I have most of the upgrade stuff that I need, so I just have to be careful of the total stupid grab. Barely watch the Game Grumps play. Yeah. Can't be too high. Alright, so that's probably meteor move, right? $1 million runes? Yeah, I did do that yesterday. Well, no, last stream. I keep on saying yesterday. Yesterday it was my little hiatus. Huh. Well, at least it didn't grab me. Oh, that was weird. Oh, not at this range! Come on, do something which leaves you vulnerable. Okay, I totally messed that up. Come on! Yeah! Literal being from the stars that can manipulate gravity has less stance than a meth deer. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, actually. And thank you. Thank you. With Estelle down, I could now make my way to the deep root depths where the next remembrance boss lies. After a brief fight with Moog 2, I descended down and after traveling the routes had a fight with Fia's Simps. I despise NPC fights, but using Lifesteal Fist from Caelid made the fight a little easier. But now I had to sleep with Fia in order to fight the next remembrance boss, Lich Dragon Fortisax. This boss is tedium incarnate. Truly, a miserable fight. Cool arena though, sweet aesthetics.
Wow, let's just...
Alright team, we need to make this like the most miserable boss fight ever. How do we do it? Instant death, ancient dragon, hitbox. Okay, how did your lightning still... Get your tail down here, boy! I don't know if I've ever seen these bosses, like the ancient dragon variants. I don't know if I've ever seen them stagger other than Placidus X. Oh, I got hit by... Did you see that? Wow. Like, give me a moment without getting constantly electrified, please. Yeah, it went between, like, the... Perish, 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 perish! 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 If Godwin wasn't already dead, I'd kill him too! No! Again? Bro, if I see you in Night Rain, I'm using Raider to bust you. Come on, get off of me so I can actually heal. Thank you. Death Blight! Ah! Oh, stop! Just stop, just stop, just stop, just stop. Just actually die already, please. I can't keep doing this, man. I want to fight an actual boss again. One who I can actually do stuff to. Not this constantly running away simulator that I have to do. Okay. Okay. Yes! I lost runes, but I don't care. I don't care. Now it's time to head straight to the DLC. The first thing I do is grab the Outer God's Heirloom for Increased Arcane and the Bloodfiend's Arm. The Bloodfiend's Arm and the Starfist are probably the two most powerful weapons a rune level 1 character could ever hope to use. Each has its uses and are incredibly fun to use. With these items in hand, it's time to face the next remembrance boss, Divine Beast Dancing Lion. But this is where the second aspect of the challenge comes into play. The lack of blessings. Since I'm not using any Scadutree blessings, I deal much less damage than I could, and most things one-shot me. I'm gonna say it, this boss took me many hours to defeat. It got so bad I had to record offline because I was getting so tilted. Essentially for this boss, you want to not overcommit to an attack and keep up spacing. This boss is very complex and punishing. I'm used to hugging a boss during the fight, but this one demands some space, and each elemental phase is slightly different. Don't stay still during lightning, jump the ice, and run from the tornado. Easier said than done. After the many-hour struggle, I decided to jump into the next. So now it was back to the base game and heading into the consecrated snowfield. With a jump and a skip across, I find myself ready to fight one of the most infamous remembrance bosses, Melania, Blade of Mikola. She is fast and very aggressive in her second phase. The real issue I had with her was when she would perform waterfowl, when I was right on top of her. Now, there's a way to dodge the attack at such a close range, but since I couldn't remember the direction I had to run around her, I kept getting hit. So I had to play very cautiously and bait out the attack whenever possible. This was a draining boss fight, which, with one of the hardest base game bosses, it made sense. But when they do inconsistent things, my god, do something, you stupid demigod. Another example of hyper armor. Stop! I'm not dying in phase 1 again. I need to actually get to your phase 2. Stop blocking random attacks. Ruining the buildup of stance and blood. Her AI is just broken. Do something normal, Melania. I wasn't sure what that was, to be honest. Bye, penalty. After defeating Melania, I returned to the DLC to fight remembrance boss Ralana, Twin Moon Knight. Since she was in water, I decided to use the lightning infusion on my Starfist. While her combo strings are long and her projectiles keep the pressure up, this boss fight has a good rhythm to it. See, why can't you just always go into the lunge thing? She's such a tease sometimes. Okay, you actually have to let me hit you sometimes, Ralana. Okay, she was actually stuck on stuff for a bit. And that was messing me up. Yeah! Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? Clutch! 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 Woo! 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 Let's go! That was insane! Ah, Starfist, you powerful buggers. With Ralana done and out of the way, I spent far too long on a hippo and helped Letta help me deal with NPCs. I defeated Freya with gravity. Didn't have to do this. I just wanted her stuff, and found myself ready to fight the next remembrance boss, Mesmer the Impaler. He hits hard, has tracking projectiles, and has a very problematic AoE in the second phase. I thought Starfist would be the way for this fight, but found myself turning to the Bloodfiend's arm for some fantastic results. Mesmer, just because you're making me mad, I'm gonna marry your mom. Take that, nerd. I'm your stepdad now. What of it? Come on! I'll get the belt. You have better things to do anyways, and I'm not gonna go anywhere until you're dead, so I guess you have to die. Oh no! No, but seriously, man, you need to go. Need to somehow stay close to him during the second phase until, you know, he does giant snake move. Excuse me, Mesmer. Beep. Boop. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. All right.
Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Wait, that was musical, wait a minute.
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame. In the embrace of whose flame? In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Alright, we won. Back in the base game, I defeat some Erdtree avatars for the elemental boosting crystal tiers. With those in hand, I returned to the DLC and descended to the depths of the Scadutree. I'm going to be honest, I underestimated the next remembrance boss, Scadutree Avatar. The biggest issue I came across was all of their ranged attacks. It's so much to deal with, and the thorns take up most of the screen. It led me to getting very tilted, very fast. Quick shout out to my goat Torsads. He dropped in and was watching a bit. Great guy, all around, fantastic content. You're a cool boss. Yep, for sure. Commander Gaius, the next remembrance boss. While his charge attack is dangerous and he's got some long combos, but overall, much easier than originally anticipated. I would say the Sunflower was the difficulty I expected of Gaius, and Gaius was the difficulty I expected of the Sunflower. Staying close and getting in some charged heavies makes all the difference in this fight. Just stay away during his phase 2 transition. Now, if there was just a more consistent way to dodge his hitbox, like, I feel like I should be able to just dodge it to the side and not get hit by the charge, but I still get hit. Huh. I don't even know if this is like the most efficient use. Maybe just going for charge attacks instead of the riposte is better. Oh, okay, so he was just a little delayed on his phase 2 activation. Okay. I was wondering what was going on there. That's interesting that it happened like that, though. All right! Now that's what I'm talking about! Come on! Oh, yeah! Oh, timing was perfect. Scrumptious victory. Guess who gets to change the counter again? Ramana, Saint of the Bud, is the next remembrance boss, and to be honest, she can be a bit tricky. But one of my viewers, Fallout, recommended I use Frost against her. Frost rips off a chunk of health when it procs and makes the target weaker to all sources of damage by 20% for 30 seconds. But here's some interesting synergy for you all. Using the Bloodfiend's arm, you can apply Frostbite with your attacks and reset it with the heavy attack. This is made possible because the heavy attacks produce a splash of blood that deals fire damage, and fire damage resets Frost. So, allows for another application, and I use it in this fight like a bleed build, but with the difference of extra weapon damage. It's very nice. Thank you, Fallout. Oh yeah, it is the Grinch, isn't it? Fun. Alright, second phase. No. 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 Yes! And that's with the migraine coming on you! But yeah, no, I have a migraine about to start. When I get a migraine, I get these stupid spots in my vision and then my head starts throbbing. But we locked in before it happened. Oh, that means we can adjust the counter! Traveling to the Cerulean coast allows access to the stone coffin fissure, and after descending it, I'm able to fight the putrescent knight. The spinning move of the first phase along with the flame attacks of the second always throw me off guard. Thankfully, this boss is very weak to holy damage, allowing me to blast them despite my lack of blessings. After a few tries, of course. I hate these attacks I can't punish. Love these attacks I can punish. Is this it? Oh, no, of course not. Yeah, all right. Woo, okay. Oh, I can't believe I almost flubbed that up. We get to change the counter. Oh, I love it when I get to change the counter with my shaky hands. I progress Ymir's quest and grab the giant hunt Ash of War to deal with the NPC invader. After she's taken care of, I can finally make my way to the next remembrance boss, Metter, Mother of Fingers. Her AoE attacks are dangerous, and if she spawns any finger creepers, then it'd make things way more difficult. And for some reason, she has this head slamming move with several variations I've yet to fully tell apart. Thankfully, she's vulnerable to bleed, and with the Blood Fiend's arm can be stance broken frequently. Please stop doing ranged attacks like that. And stop hitting me with attacks that you know you're not supposed to. Okay, why? Why? Why do you sometimes do 2 attacks instead of 3? Hello, how goes it? I'm just, you know, forcing myself to do this. Oh. Well. You doing good? What about you? Oh, I'm doing decent. Could be better. Considering I'm fighting this boss. And I was not able to get my, Crag Blade back. Which is not great. But we got it anyways! Yes! You came in at the right time. Huh, I am playing on PC. Whew. We get to update the counter. I had to travel back to Shadowkeep and descend a coffin in order to access a terrible, terrible dungeon. After traversing the dungeon, I had to fight Jory, who I swear has no right being that difficult. She's a terrible, magic-spamming, spirit-summoning boss. It was like fighting Renala, but worse. We're at the final thing, so we won't have to go back through that. Now we just have to deal with another awful boss fight. Yay! Right. Well. By the way, this guy's a magic spammer and summon, so we have to like backstab him and stuff. That's the big thing with this guy. Oh, yeah, that attack totally hit me. That really hit me. The back of your stick when you were going forward hit me. Yeah, you remember this? Yeah. I mean, this was more recent in my casual playthrough, when I was using the twin blades and stuff. But now I'm level 1, so it's totally gonna be fun, right? That's not fun, game. That's not fun. This is not fun. This is not fun. All right. You have hyper armor? Oh my god. Whatever. Great. All right. I'm getting a little hungry, so I'm gonna go get food, and then I'll be back to show this guy how to actually be fun. Because spamming magic, that's not fun. That is stupid and lazy. After Jory, I sneak my way through the Abyssal Woods directly into Midra's Manse, where I fight the next remembrance boss, Midra, Lord of Frenzied Flame. This boss has a large HP pool, and his madness-inflicting attacks are dangerous. However, his moveset has a nice rhythm and he has relatively low stance. Yes, it was pretty close, Fallout. Nope. Thank you. Okay. Whew. Yeah, that. Oh, you know what I think it is? I think during some of his attacks, he has hyper armor. And hyper armor doesn't allow stance build up. Either that or my tier thing wore off, which is also possible. But I'm not sure. Ooh. Guess I can't attack right there. I'm pretty close though. I mean, a few deaths and quite a bit of time spent. Oh, okay. I haven't been on this too long, just a little over an hour. Yeah, not too bad. Sometimes I'm a little try hard at games, so it's not exactly great for my health. Sometimes I push myself a little too hard and I'm just like, argh. That's why I try to be very zen, try to be in the zone. Ooh, okay. Art. I like art. Seems like the trick is you have to kind of like run into his body and then around to avoid the fire there. He got grounded. Ooh. I was a little greedy there, that's why I got hit. I wouldn't do any, like, if it's going to stress you out to a certain point, perhaps it's not best pursuing right now. Like, you have to prioritize your health and your happiness over, you know, video game challenge.
Yes!
GG's all around. Let's go. You know what that means? We get to update. We get to update the counter. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. After dealing with Midra and disposing of the ancient dragon man, I'm able to travel to the jagged peak where BAYLE the Dread, the next remembrance boss, dwells. This boss took many hours to defeat. I'd give advice, but he was so tanky and hard-hitting, I had to react faster than I ever have before, and had to play near perfectly. It made the process very difficult and very tiring.
I hereby vow you will rue this day. Over 10 hours spent on that son of a gun. I'm gonna have cookies now. Bye-bye.
And with BAYLE down, I was finally ready to confront the strongest boss of the run. But first, I had to deal with an NPC fight. Sadly, I accidentally sold my fingerprint stone shield, which I was going to use against them. Yeah, that sucked. So instead, I opted for a blood-infused red main great shield with shield crash for this fight. Yeah, she shouldn't be here yet, that's... I don't even know if this will work against her. The same way.
When we stood before the withered arm.
Wow, the game cheats. That's incredible.
By way of apology, I will reveal the marrow of my soul. This needle that will stitch you into death.
Hey, Christian, what up? Sorry, I've been very hyper-focused. Welcome back.
Oh, yes, 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 yes! Yes! Yes!
Now, we come to the point of no return. The hardest boss in this challenge. I thought it'd be BAYLE. No, turns out this fight with Radahn has so many aspects that only become obvious when you're playing at rune level 1. Go figure. Everything, the universe actually despises me. That's why it has me stuck in this chair for hours on end trying to do a stupid challenge in a video game. The universe despises my guts. Very mad. Scarlet Rot should have finished him off. Or he should have bled again, I don't know. With how many attacks I land on him, he should be bleeding all the time. I don't care how much of a resistance he has to bleed as time goes on, it's silly. Did you see my almost perfect? I got him down to RA in Radahn. And then I choked. No, I shouldn't have gotten hit there. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm one of the most unintelligent creatures on this planet. Poison again! Yes! Yes, 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 yes! 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 I have won! Jackpot! Oh yeah! Yes! We get to update the counter! After celebrating my win by getting married, I head back to Crumbling Fair, Missoula to fight Malekith. Honestly, he always catches me by surprise, but I felt rejuvenated after beating Radon. If his body was lowered to the ground, easy fight. Easy fight. So easy. But the fact that his body is so high off the ground, because obviously the problem isn't my damage. It's that. And I have to keep on changing what part of the body to hit him. And like what direction I move in. And I have to keep on retreating. Oh boy. Alright, I'm not gonna take the riposte because that'd mess him up. Oh boy. Like, how has he not staggered yet, you know? Guess punching him a billion times in the butt does nothing. And that's when we get it, baby! Let's put these back on.
To kill what?
Oh, death, become my blade once more. And that's another one to my glorious counter. Aha!
To stand before the Elden Ring. To become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. And your strength as a lass. Marga has high hopes for us. That we unto eternity. In my
Godfrey, first Elden Lord, second to last boss fight. This fight is always fun, I love the music, and it's a nice penultimate battle. Hello, Penalty. How's it going? We are towards the end. The fact his phase transition wasn't there is kind of crazy. New name, huh? Yes, yes. New name. Ain't no way that actually hit me. Okay, so I can survive some of his attacks. He went to leg sweep me.
tarnished. Thy strength befits a crown.
And here we have the final boss fight in the game. It's crazy I've been able to achieve all of this. And honestly, I don't think I could have done it without you all. You motivate me to do better in these games and improve myself and improve aspects of the channel and everything I do, so thank you. Here is the fight against Radagon and Elden Beast. Alright, Radagon and Elden Beast, just... I really thought he was gonna hit me there. Oh, that was a really weird angle. Yes. Right. Alright, I don't think that was a charged hit, but it was a hit nonetheless. Right there. My light is flickering. I don't know why that is. Oh, I got caught on his body a little bit. Man, Elden Star's tracking is crazy. Oh. I was by the wrong side of him, apparently. Why is there flickering? Please don't have my power go out. The run is complete. Here, I have to show. This is a weapon you get from one of the remembrance bosses. I have to show that because I didn't spend any of the other remembrances. And the only other thing, which I counted as a remembrance boss, was a really tough dragon. So, I'm looking a little worse for wear. Hold on, let me put on my fancy clothes. Maybe my, maybe I'll go with the mesmer ring thing. Yep, yeah, that makes them out. That makes sense for where you are in the game. I am covered in god blood. Look like someone just like mustard all over my face, just like mustard. Well, everyone, thank you for watching. This is it. And that's how I beat all 25 remembrance bosses and BAYLE in Elden Ring at rune level 1 without any blessings. If you enjoyed that video, perhaps you'll enjoy this one popping up on your screen now. Until next time, take care.